We finally made it to the Myakka River State Park. It is a beautiful place to spend time away from the busy life. We love our state in the park, and I'm gonna be doing some reviews of what will you expect visiting this location. I'm going to go over the map of the Myakka River with the different campgrounds, so you know, you have an idea before you go which one would you like to pick. And in here I probably have to turn my phone. I have a map of the Myakka River State Park. We stayed in this campground, which is the newest one, that is called Palmetto Ridge Campground. Our site was number 90, this one here at the corner, which had no shade whatsoever. And the one thing that I have to warn you about this site is that it's full of poison ivy. If you don't know what poison ivy is, you need to learn before you go. And it's everywhere. It's on the ground. It's hanging from the trees right next to your camping equipment. If you have a trailer or a tent, it's gonna be right on your face everywhere you go. So the one thing that happened to my friend when we went here, she took her dogs, and the dogs were roaming around, and apparently they were close to the poison ivy. And then, like the next day, she had a rash on her chest. She didn't know what it was, and then we figured it out that it was from picking up her dogs, and after they were close or exposed to the poison. So I just want to warn you about that. Now, sites number 51, 53, 52, 50, and 50 are very nice campgrounds. And the good thing about this particular Palmetto Ridge campground is the newest one. It has full cups. And it's much nicer than the other two. The other two campgrounds, this one is basically across the street from the Palmetto Ridge. It's called the Old Prairie Campground, and the sides are very sandy. The elevation is a little bit less. So water, when it rains, accumulates in front of the campground and around. The sides are very shady, though. It has a lot of old oak trees, and it's not bad, but I would rather use the Palmetto Ridge. Then the other campground location is called the Big Flats. These are the numbers, and this one is the one that is close to the outpost. The outpost is really a nice, very nice outpost with a gift shop and a really nice cafeteria. The food in there was awesome, very good service. And in that area also you could take a boat that takes you to the upper Myakka Lake. In here there's a bird walk. We did with our bikes. We went from the Palmetto Ridge campground all the way to the Myakka outpost, and we went up to the bird walk, which is nice. It's a wooden bird walk that allows you to see birds and gators that are hanging around in the upper Myakka Lake. It was a long bike ride. I gotta tell you, it was hard on my legs, but it was worth it. It was really nice. The weather still was hot and humid. We went in the middle of September, and it was definitely humid. I would have liked to maybe go in end of October, November, and it will be a much different experience. The boat cost was about $24, $25, something like that. It takes you all around. It's an hour ride. It was really nice. It was really nice. It gets you to see a different view. The park by itself is so big. I think it's one of the biggest one, if not the biggest one in Florida. It has 29,000 acres, and it does have in this area of the Old Prairie campsite, it has some 5 cabins, log cabins that you can rent. There are 5 of them. We saw them all. They're really nice and hidden. The price for that is about $70 a night. One thing that I wanted to mention is that we enter through the south entrance of the park, and south of 72 there is a place that is called the Deep Hole. And when you check into the ranger station, you can ask about it because you need a permit to go there. And I believe they do have some guided tours going on. When we visited the park in September, all of these trails were closed. They were doing some hog removal, campaign or whatever you call, and they had traps in there for the hogs. We could see along the trails when we went from our campsite to the outpost, the hogs really made a big mess all around, digging the roots and all of that. We did get to see gators and deers and all kinds of wild turkey. But in this place called the Deep Hole, which is right here south of 72, you're gonna find a lake that it holds over 200 gators. That is the reason why you need a permit and you need to register. I never seen so many gators in my life than in this park. And one day we were on a trail that we took. I mean, it was the road out of our campsite, and we went on a bike. No, actually we were walking. We were walking and we took our dogs, and the dogs are little, and we sat by the riverbank, and we saw this gator that was swimming by, and then he saw us and the dogs, and he made a turn, and he was coming right to us. We had to run out of there because I'm telling you, that gator wanted to eat either the dogs or he wanted to have a bigger feast with us. So be very, very careful if you take pets to this park, because the gator presence is very strong, and I will hate for something bad to happen. You gotta be very careful with small children and pets. Other than that, I mean, it was a beautiful stay. No mosquitoes at all, or no seums, nothing like that. It was really good. We really enjoyed it, and I hope you like this review. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Every time we go camping, I do make a little video and review of the park, so that before you go there, you know what you are up to. Thank you.